Hey, Shane Miller here again, and I want to welcome you guys back to another episode. Um, First off, there's not much that I have for this week, so what I wanted to kind of do is a recap kind of thing with what we've seen so far from Toy Fair and from WonderCon, I want to say, or Wonder something, the Japanese version or whatever, because there is a bunch of things that are coming out that are really really nice, and I'm not going to focus on too much. I'm just going to focus on the things that are very interesting to me, and I'm looking forward to coming out. So that's what you will see coming up next. But with all the things that are coming out, for instance, like the Dragon Ball Z figures and a lot of the Mattel stuff, and even the Marvel Legends and stuff. You guys should go to Big Bad Toy Store and pre-order all those things. And plus, they got other things there like cosplay items and other Transformers, Marvel, DC, Hot Toys. Pretty much any toy that you can think of, old, new, doesn't matter. They have it. So go check them out. I have a link down below that you guys should click on to go to them. And yeah, definitely pre-order some of that good stuff, because there's the Frieza that's up for pre-order now and the Vegeta that's up for pre-order now. Other than that, I'm going to start off with the Toy Fair stuff, and then we're going to go into the WonderCon stuff, and then after that, there might be some stuff, I'm not sure, unboxing or two, don't really know yet. So thank you guys for watching, and here we go.
Alright, so for Marvel Legends 2013 Wave 2, we have our 90s Jean Grey finally. And she has a variant of the White Phoenix version. And for some reason there's a third Jean Grey thrown in there. This is the AOA one. We're getting a Hawkeye. And also we will be getting a Ultimate Hawkeye. That looks like the actor who played him in the movie. And then we have Wrecker, who is the same body mold as all the other Wreckers so far, it looks like. And then we got Bulldozer, which looks awesome. He's probably my favorite one out of the wave so far. Finally, a modern Black Panther, something that we can use with all our Avengers. And then we got the Kane Scarlet Spider, which is the same mold as the Future Foundation one and the other one. And we have our mini Build-A-Figure Rocket Raccoon with jaw articulation. Alright, so on to the next part. This is going to be the Wolverine movie Legends, I believe, or Wolverine Legends. I don't know. I think it has something to do with the movie, but I'm not quite sure. So in the pictures we saw them displayed with the X-Force Wolverine, but I'm not sure if that's going to be part of the wave. But we will get a astonishing Wolverine, or modern Wolverine, in his yellow and blue. We will also be getting a astonishing or modern Cyclops, and we will get a Phoenix Force Cyclops as a variant. Looks kind of neat. I think it's very clean looking, very nice looking, but we could have gotten a 90s one instead, but who knows, we might get that somewhere down the line. Alright, and then one of the weakest looking figures out of the whole thing is the Sabretooth. I believe this is the Hyperion Sentry body, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And it's just not that appealing. I do like the face sculpt, but I don't like the brown triangle on the forehead. I don't know what that's all about. Then we are getting an Emma Frost and Rogue as each other's variants, which makes no sense because they're so far off. I mean, there's a few things with the bodies and the faces that can be used for each other, but it doesn't seem to make much sense when they should have just thrown in a Phoenix Force Emma Frost because they threw in a Cyclops, but I don't know. And maybe even a 90s Rogue would have been nice. But to be honest, I don't think either of the faces look true to their character counterparts in the comics. But other than that, they look pretty nice. And then for the mini Build-A-Figure, we'll be getting a Puck, which is pretty cool. I'm happy to finally have another member of Alpha Flight to add in there. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so on to the next part. I'm going to talk about the Transformers that have been released. And so far, we've gotten a lot for this, this year's Toy Fair. We'll start off with the IDW stuff. Here we have the Orion Pax Optimus Prime. Very, very nice looking. I love the design of both the robot and the vehicle. And then we have the IDW Megatron. I guess Megatron's name isn't Megatronus when he's not power or whatever. Like, Prime Transformers Prime said it was his name. And then we have the Bumblebee from the IDW. I'm not very impressed with this. It's very Camaro Bumblebee looking. And that's okay. It's just not something that I truly like. One of the most impressive figures out of this whole display that I've seen was the Springer triple changer, and it looks so good. The robot mode is on point with the head sculpt and everything. I do notice that there's landing gear on the knees that kind of makes me iffy about it, but look at this car mode. This car mode is amazing. Looks really, really neat, very Cybertronian, exactly how it should look. And then you have the helicopter mold. So get ready to see all those Warbot Defenders up on eBay pretty soon. Now that this thing's coming out. And then the other triple changer is the Blitzwing. Very, very neat. I'm loving the design of it. The the robot mode is very nice. I hope the shoulder cannon can come up over, or the cannon can come up over as a shoulder cannon is what I meant to say. And I believe his head does change, like it did in Transformers Animated. So that's pretty neat. And then his jet mode is very, very cool. You can't even tell it was a tank or a robot. It looks like a jet. And then here we have the tank mode. In the tank mode, you can't tell that was a jet or a robot. So very cool. Very, very cool. Alright, and then other than that, we've gotten the Trail Cutter or Trailblazer or whatever his name is exactly. Not 100% sure what they call him nowadays, but robot mode looks great, and the vehicle mode is definitely reminiscent of its G1 self. And then we have the Legends class Bumblebee that goes with a certain somebody coming up next. Very small but good looking. He fits in nice. He looks nice. He's not your typical Legends class, and the car mode is very nice too. It's kind of more Cybertronian than I would think, but yes, he goes with the awesome, very huge, very tall Metroplex. This is also a triple changer, I guess you can say. I believe it's going to be over 2 feet tall. Very cool. Saw a lot of pictures and videos of it, and he turns into this kind of boat-looking battle station or boat-looking vehicle thingy. I don't know. And then a battle station, I guess you could call it. So very, very, very neat stuff from Transformers coming out, and there's a little bit more than this. I just picked out the things that I thought was very. All right, so these next couple of pictures are actually of the new Gothatropolis figures that are coming out by the Four Horsemen. There's going to be that Raven in there, a Hawk, which is really neat looking, Eagle. There's even going to be a Rooster, kind of funny looking, but really cool. I'm definitely down for that Raven so far. There's this Vulture or Buzzard, which is amazing looking. I definitely want to get that guy. A Phoenix. Phoenix is very, very neat. The head sculpt is really neat too. I did get a closer picture of that. Then there's this Cardinal, pretty cool. I think this was revealed last year at Comic-Con. I'm not sure though. And then this Aztec-looking lizard thing. It's really neat. It's got like a cool head sculpt. A duck with horns. It's kind of cool. Whatever. The owl. I'm definitely gonna have to get this owl. It's really, really neat. love the colors in it. And then there's a white raven, which is kind of cool. And it balances out the black. So here are some more of those Gothotropolis figures. These are the female characters. And I'm not sure exactly what they are for, but I assume that they have something to do with the storyline. I think they are the only ones that can beat Scaravis, but I'm not exactly sure. Some of them are really, really neat. The head sculpts are amazing. I'm digging the cat and the snake and the vampire chick. Some of these, I have no idea what half of these even are, but they're just very nice. The sculpts are really, really neat. There's a few of them that I definitely want to pick up. This snake is especially one that I'm interested in. Very nice looking. And I think they have a lot to do with Egyptian stuff, but I'm not 100% sure. There's another cat. And then finally we got this bull, which is a symbol. Okay, so I'm done with the Toy Fair, now on the One Fest. And here we have the snake. Not Solid Snake, I wish it was Solid, but you know, whatever. He comes with this thing, which is really cool. Then we have the anime version of Strength from Black Rock Shooter, which I'm definitely going to get. She's unpainted right now, but still, at least I think she's unpainted. I'm not really sure if that's her final color or not. I don't think it is, but definitely one I'm picking up. They also released Bruce Lee, or released that they're going to be doing Bruce Lee, which is pretty cool. I know a lot of people are going to look forward to that. And they're re-releasing Guyver, which is really cool. I'm probably going to get another one, even though I already have one. Just nice to have a newer one.
Alright guys, so I got a package here today, and usually for the bigger packages, which this is, I'll use the downstairs, but that's currently occupied right now, so something I ordered from eBay, and I'm pretty sure I know what it is. It's a very big box. It goes about like maybe like 6 inches higher than this. I'll just flip it. You guys can see, and all around the box doesn't look too bad. There's a little bit of a hole in it right there, but other than that, some weird crease in the middle of the box. I don't know what that's all about, but whatever. Yeah, so I guess I'll just stand it back up like this again and cut it open. You can tell it's probably pretty obvious here that it was a big toy store box that this guy used to ship this out, which is, you know, that's cool. Recycle, reuse, all that jazz. I'll try and cut it like this, that way I don't have to flip the box over again. Come on, cut, there we go. And I have no idea what that is. It's probably some type of shopping bag from the supermarket that I don't even know about. Alright, so bubble wrap, or whatever, bubbles. And the very awesome, very cool San Diego Swamp Thing. Not sure exactly which one it was. I forget. I think it's like 2011 or something. I don't really know. But got this guy for a pretty good deal. Says that it came with the Unmen. They are not in that box, so hopefully they're in here. This has been opened and displayed before, and the guy said it was in good condition. Oh, and yes, here are the Unmen. Very cool. I'm going to set them aside for now. Everything appears to be in pretty good condition. I didn't realize how big this thing was. I mean, I've never seen the box in person, so I had no idea. The box is in pretty good condition. Had a little trouble opening it, looks like, but other than that, it looks okay. I'm going to move it out of the way without everything falling over, hopefully. And here is the Swamp Thing face. It's a little banged up on these corners. I don't know why, to be honest. I know that this is fully recycled, this material that this face is made out of, and I believe you can use it as like a planner or something. I don't really know. I forget what that all is, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, cool. So, and here is Swamp Thing himself. A lot bigger than I thought he was. He's really, really, really big. So I'm going to take him out and just inspect them first before I do anything. I don't want to move them and then find a, a tear in this silicone or anything. I just want to find the silicone, or I would like to find the tear before I move them. If that makes any sense. Oh, very, very, very cool. It's got a little bit of dust on him, so kind of makes sense that he was displayed. Really, really cool. T-joints are okay. I'm gonna set him down for a second and take out his base. Very, very cool base. Some bones in there and stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but it's very cool. Nice paint, some mushrooms. Really cool attention to detail there. I'm gonna move the giant head out of the way, and we'll get a better look at this guy. I'm gonna try and see if we can use the white background thing here, and maybe that will help this figure out a little bit. Very cool detail. The camera's picking it up very nicely. Makes it look better than it does in person, actually. But very cool. Majority of his body is silicone covered. I believe the head is probably the only thing that isn't. Yeah, this is the only thing that's not covered in silicone. So we're gonna check the articulation on this guy. His head is good, it looks like. And check the ball joints on the arms. They feel nice. No tear or anything. Check the, oh man, the elbows are very stiff. I'm afraid to move this guy. I'm seeing like a little tear here, but I'm not sure if that's like a hole to vent it or not. Let's see if we can get in there. No, I probably can't. It's like right here, but I think that's just a vent hole. I'm not 100% sure though. But oh wow, that does do something to this stuff, doesn't it? You can see the crease now that I bent that and bent it back. But his wrist is moving. You got the thigh joints, or the T-joints are fine. Forward and back is okay. I don't need it to move too much. That's okay too. See these knees. I'm very weary about the knees now. I guess I'll start with the other arm first to kind of take a look at it. It feels okay. Now this wrist is making me nervous because it's not at all moving. Feels very, very, very stiff. See if the ankles, yeah, the ankles are okay. Move a little bit. This knee is making me nervous. I don't really want to bend the knee too much, so I guess I'm just gonna leave it like that before I break it, because I want to enjoy this figure as much as possible. But very, very, very cool. Happy I got him. And yeah, thank you guys for checking this out.